Well, hello and welcome. It's a new expansion season, which you know what that means. It's time to do some card opening. Oh, like everybody else. But they're fun, so why not? Let's start off with 3 packs. What legendary? Oh, I mean, I never play Shaman, but the amount of people saying that this card is broken already is pretty good. So that's a good bit of luck to start off. I'm doing this card pack opening on Friday the 13th because I thought that's got to be a good omen, hasn't it? And as you can see, it's been ages since I even logged in. I didn't really play during Kobolds, so let's actually do some play during Witchwood. And let's hope this screen doesn't freeze forever. Hello, Hearthstone. Oh, faded away. So, giving away some of the years already. Year of the Dragon, Year of the Raptor. But this year is the Year of the Raven. Look at him. Oh, Witchwood Raven. And what a change it's made. Lovely. No, they're all gone. They're all gone. Did they change Molten Giant as well as put him in the Hall of Fame? I can't remember. I thought he was always 20 mana. Probably wrong. Anyway. Yeah! What a way to celebrate with 1,800 dust. As you can see, I've been playing a lot recently. Lunara, win 10 games. Which I will at some point. I have no standard decks. Wow. Okay. Anyway, let's card pack open, shall we? No, we're not having brawling. We're opening card packs. Because I've got a good feeling about this day. It can only go well. So, rather than jibber jabber anymore, because we had a big load of intro there due to all of the Raven stuff, let's get opening. Pack 1 freezes. God, so smooth. I guess we'll see that opening animation better. Oh, legendary straight away. I guess we'll see that opening animation a bit better later. All solid Wormguard. If there's any lore, I'll go over some of it. I won't obviously go in depth right now. No real lore for Paragon of Light, but legendary Lord Godfrey. That is a good... 2 really solid legendaries to start off with. Shudderwalk, is it? Which is a Witchwood specific character. And Lord Godfrey. Once a Lord of Gilneas. Found he couldn't serve the Gilneans anymore when he found out Gen was also a Worgen. And turned on his people. Well, committed suicide. Then turned on his people when resurrected by Sylvanas. And you'll hear all about him in an upcoming Lore of the Cards. I was going to say, oh, maybe instead of doing Lord Godfrey, I'll just do the lore of the legendary I open first. Legendary I open first. Well, apparently that is fate right now. Solid bunch of cards. The Worgen police guy, I didn't actually read his name then, actually could have a Lore of the Cards done on him as well, because there's quite a lot of detective work that goes on in one of the comics about the origin of the Worgen and how Gilneas first start. Oh, nice. And how Gilneas first start turning into Worgen. See, Sound the Bell, I would say, is possibly a reference to when Arthas kills his father in Warcraft 3. There's a very, I would call it iconic, scene where the bell is ringing as Arthas walks into Lordaeron to murder his father because he's been changed into a Death Knight by the Lich King. Anyway, of course though, we're in Gilneas rather than Lordaeron, so is that any relation? And a Dustbat is a unit within Warcraft. None of these really have any lore significance at all. That was my phone, if you heard that. Sorry about that. My computer is really struggling with the animation. Oh, we got ourselves 2 epics. And a rare. That's solid. Mad Hatter. Eh. Little Worgen scientist. Not really many scientist Worgen within Warcraft that I know of. Arcane Keysmith. Worgen Abomination. The only Worgen Abomination in all of Warcraft. There's not even an abomination within WoW that's made up of Worgen parts or anything like that. Well, we've got our fill of them and we've got our fill of them, so they can go away now. I'm guessing Witch's apprentice is related somewhat to Hagatha. The Blackwall Pixies, pixie kind of creatures, I think only really came into WoW during the Mists of Pandaria expansion. And then we've seen quite a few extras added in Legion. Druid of the Scythe have a fair amount of lore behind them, because the Druid of the Scythe were the name of the Druid sect that first became Worgen. They were Night Elves, the first Worgen. You can find out about them on my Alpha Prime episode of Lore of the Cards, which is my second one I ever did. We have got a lot of snap freezes. I think we've already got like 5 of them, and Witch's apprentices. So we're loving them apparently. Come on, Friday the 13th. Oh! Thank you. Oh God. Michael Myers. I almost said Jason, and that would have been quite embarrassing. You have shocking slasher movie knowledge. Oh, nice! Darius Crowley, another Gilnean. Darius Crowley was one of the lords, very much like Godfrey, and he kind of got a bit shysted by Godfrey, who told Gen, actually, that wall for Gilneas, you want to block them off from the rest of the world? We should build it through Crowley's land. And Crowley was not too happy and led a civil war against Gen, which he eventually lost. But he was freed when the Worgen started attacking Gilneas. And obviously, as you can see, during that conflict, turned into a Worgen. He's most recently appeared in the Legion expansion as a sort of warrior hero that warrior players can send out into the world, and he does quests for them. I think he should probably be playing quite a large role within Battle for Azeroth as the Worgen retake their home of Gilneas, and he has no love for the Forsaken because basically Sylvanas threatened to kill his daughter right in front of him unless he surrendered as he was making a last stand for Gilneas. So he's a very cool character. Very likeable, but he has a huge weakness in his daughter, who is no slouch herself, but obviously isn't empowered by being a Worgen, and also isn't empowered by being Sylvanas. Alright, Blazing Invocation gold, that's an alright looking gold. I preferred the Sound the Bell gold, I think, to the Blazing Invocation. Witchwood apple, nice. See about getting that hand druid up and running. Oh, my computer can finally handle the animation now, it seems. So Divine Hymn is a big cooldown in Warcraft. No particular lore to it, just thought that might be quite interesting. I think it's a big old, I don't really play priest, but it's a big old priest cooldown, which allows you to heal for a lot for a large group of people, very much like the spell in Hearthstone. Try cut down my now. I really want to try making a rush warrior work, actually, especially now that I've got Darius Crowley. Otherwise, bar the axe, meh hand, although Trump seems to highly rate the Quartz Elemental. Don't know why. In odd, he's surmising that the heal will be fairly good. We've got Blazing Invocation, don't need more of that. Dark Possession, deal 2 damage to a friendly character, discover a demon. Interesting. Bit of hunter removal. I think that's pack, that one. I'm sure Blazing Invocation will be very good with the Shudderwock deck. I'm probably saying his name wrong. 2 epics again. A Witchwood imp. Imps are demons. It's a nice bit of lore for you. Deathweb Spider. Now, I'm pretty sure there is something to do with those, but I don't know them well enough to recite it off the top of my head. Mossy Horror is sadly not a specific lore character. Come on, Friday the 13th. I just wanted a legendary. Didn't work this time, so Michael Myers has let me down again. Load of shit. Although I'm going to look really stupid if that's really good. Another one of those silly goblins. Mad Hatter is a Alice in Wonderland reference. Oh, nice. Bell Ring Century. As looking like it's going to play a decent role within the meta. Oh! This is a good day to open packs. So, next time anyone else buys packs, just hold your packs on till Friday the 13th. And then you'll be laughing. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Gold Chameleos. Very cool. Yeah, they could have had a lot of fun with this one, with the legendary, with the colour changing, and I'm glad that they did. That is nice. Chameleos, I'm afraid, has no lore. He is a Hearthstone-specific lore character. Hopefully we'll find out more about him, as we have been with Hagatha, with the... Oh, cool, the tongue comes out too. As we have with Hagatha, with the little kind of, like, investigation files they released on a few of the characters. Some that we know about, some that we don't. Looking forward to more lore things. I might do a little video on those investigation files just to keep people up to date on them that don't really follow that content. It's good content from the Hearthstone team. I always enjoy having a little look over their stories and stuff like that, and I think I should really pay more attention to it, what with being a lore channel. So, I always do this at the beginning of an expansion cycle, bar kobolds, because I like to get in on that sweet, sweet expansion moolah when it first comes out. Not that these videos are particularly popular on my channel or anything like that. But of course, to actually take a... Oh, nice. That's quite cool gold. I like that one. But of course, to actually take advantage of that... Oh, fuck you. Double holy water. And double cauldronet. Whoa, bar that gold. That was... that pack. To take advantage of that, you have to be able to be playing the expansion at the time of its release, which I'm not going to be able to because, obviously, I'm busy this weekend. I said that. Obviously, I'm busy this weekend. You guys know my schedule. But I'm going to a friend's birthday, so I will not be able to play until Monday. So I thought I'd pop on and do this quickly, though. Having said that, there are probably better people with more knowledge of the game to watch than me. I'll be honest. Not many people go, oh, it's a new expansion, time to go to the lore guy, as we've seen with my Bonfire Elemental video not doing too well. But that's my fault for releasing it at a time. That's not a good time to release lore content. At least that's what I like to think, not that I'm terrible at running my channel, don't release videos at a decent rate, and people get bored of me, but I'll cry about that later. Back to opening packs. What we got? Oh, we got an epic. Oh, we got a rare as well. I love that guy. He's so... I don't know whether he's like just kind of old or just being a little bit camp. The walnut sprite. Just going, hello, fellas. Oh, Town Crier. Cool. Yeah, it will be good for a Warrior Rush deck. I'm sure we'll make up something with that. Or I will try to. Let's just go. Oh, we got another epic. Baleful Banker. Again, one of... That card seems to be hot within the community, but not so with Mr. Trump. I mean, the Hearthstone player, not the President of the United States. Oh, my computer's being annoying. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Off we go again. Oh, double epic. Oh, interesting. Load of shit. And then, in the rest of the pack. Not that I really know what I'm talking about, because if anyone's seen me play, they know I'm awful. Go on. Friday the 13th is failing me a bit right now. Oh, that's another Blazing Invocation. Maybe I want more Blazing Invocation. Red Brown Wasp. Meh. That's a meh pack. It's a well-known Hearthstone pack variety of meh. Chief Inspector, that was the name of the Worgen. So basically with one of the comics, I can't remember its name right now. I know that the artwork in it is by Ludo Lullaby, who I really love his artwork. You should really check him out. He does a lot of the Warcraft comics, certainly the early day Warcraft comics, and you can see a few of his artworks on the Warcraft loading screens as well. But really the basis of the start of the story follows an inspector around as he's looking into a wolf cult within Gilneas, and it is found out that the wolf cult is in fact run by Alpha Prime, who was the very first Worgen summoned from the Emerald Dream, where he'd been sentenced to basically eternity of sleep by Malfurion Stormrage by the Archmage Urugal, who is a legendary within this set. And basically, they were summoned by Urugal to defend Gilneas from the Forsaken in the Third War, which they did really well, but the Worgen also turned on the Gilneans, biting them and also transforming some of them into Worgen. The Gilneans then hid behind their giant wall, and over time, Alpha Prime built his forces, infiltrated the city with the wolf cult, and then it explodes. Alpha Prime and his Worgens utterly take over Gilneas in league with the Forsaken. Pretty cool stuff. And I will perhaps go into that in more detail when I talk about the character I feel is most related to the Chief Inspector. But of course, if there's any cards here that you're seeing and you're like, wow, please do a lore on that, let me know. I'd love to do more. That was a nice little click there. I'd love to do more lore that people want me to do, while also balancing it out with keeping a regular flow of content. That's my biggest challenge. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, nice, Militia Commander. I did want that card for my Rush Warrior. It's always nice to know, because I really do need to get a more regular content going, but I also need to balance my Hearthstone content creation with a wife and a job, full-time job. I don't do part-time. This is my part-time job, kind of, but not really. This is much more fun. Life Drinker, cool. That'll go nicely into my Shudderwock. Shudderwock. Deck. That was the end of that sentence. The word deck. Oh, more Snap Freeze, but gold. It doesn't really appear to... Oh, there we go. That looks quite cool. Does it, like, shatter away? Oh, no, it goes up and then fades away. Okay, interesting gold animation. I'd like to have seen it, like, go up there and then, like, just shatter rather than fade, but I'm assuming that would be quite hard to do. Yeah, can you just make all the golden cards, like, ridiculously epic, please? We have not seen a legendary for a while. Did we blow our load early? That's another Holy Water card that Crypt seemed to be overjoyed about revealing. Oh, nice. We got another Bell Ring of Century and golden to make him even more badass. The gold animation for that is kind of obvious, really, isn't it? See if there's anything interesting that goes on with it. Nah, just a bell swinging back and forth. I do like this animation, when it first goes on, the kind of ghostly explosion that comes out of it. Got another Chief Inspector, guys. Squashling is a Halloween-related thing in Warcraft. Come on, where's my legend draws? Got ourselves an epic, though. A shit epic. I might actually dust that. I don't usually dust things because I like to collect things. But the thing is I don't play Hearthstone enough to be a card collector. I will never get all of them. Nice. I mean, this gives me a nice boost, the 70 packs, but I'm still never gonna... Another Mossy Horror. Alright, seeing a lot of the same stuff. Warpath, I think that was the first time we saw that card. Yes! Ah! Speak of the devil and he shall... Oh. Well, you just ruined my well-known phrase there, phone. And if nobody heard that, I just ruined my own well-known phrase. Ah! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Archmage Arugal. Obviously, he's a mage card because Archmage Arugal is a mage. He was the Archmage to Gen Greymane. I believe he also has some dealings with Dalaran. I'm not too connected to his earlier lore. He would summon the Worgen from the Emerald Dream to protect Gilneas. Eventually, Arugal would go crazy and lock himself away in Shadowfang Keep, feeling that he was responsible for looking after the Worgen, saw them as kind of his children in a way, and started working with Alpha Prime. Eventually, obviously, Gilneas rid themselves of the Worgen threat, and Arugal himself would also fall within Shadowfang Keep. I suspect, to the Horde, I need to read Warcraft Chronicle Volume 3 to actually get the definitive who kills Arugal, because apparently that sort of who kills the big raid bosses and stuff like that is covered in Warcraft Chronicle 3. He's an interesting guy. He was almost resurrected as well. He came back as a shade, so a kind of purpley, sexy version. Why did I say that? This is not a man that that really gives you the feel sexy, but whatever. We'll move on. We'll forget that I said it, and we'll open another pack. Brilliant. Vexcrow, nice. Want to play with that card at some point. I mean, I won't know how to play with it because I'm a terrible deck builder. Got ourselves a rare double whammy. Oh. Glitter Moth. I actually forgot this card was revealed, despite the fact I've actually done an episode on it. So, that's how much I think that one's going to affect the meta. But then again, this is obviously why you're here, for my astute meta-analysis. Holy Water, yeah, shit. I've now got 4 of them. I don't need 4 of them, Hearthstone. Ooh. Shame it shit. That is a real... Let's have a look at the animation though. It's just kind of him standing with leaves going down. I'm going to give it 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You dust. You are boring. I don't like you, Forest Guide Gold. That's right. You got to impress me to stay in my collection, son. I mean, it's a rare, and it's good rare. It's not legendary, though, is it? They're much more fun. Whoa. 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 Okay, I'll stop doing that now. Alright, I've got enough of them now. And them. And them. You can hold fire. Good pack. If I hadn't just opened another, like, 45 or so. Oh, Bonfire Elemental. First time we're seeing that one. Well, you can find out about the Bonfire Elemental on the channel, right? Why did I go Australian? Badly Australian. It's my go-to accent. Bad Australian. Alright, now we're going to open this pack. Oh, did you see that? It just exploded. Oh, Nightscale Matriarch. Oh, that's just fantastic. And the Blood Witch. I'm assuming the Blood Witch is maybe a coven that we'll look into with more lore on the Witchwood. And I'm going to stop this now. Shnish now. Yes. Nightscale. That looks like a Twilight Dragon, so there is some lore behind them. There are several dragonflights that are actually mishmashes made by Deathwing in order to combat the other dragonflights, combining the blood of all dragon types to make a stronger dragon type. There was the Twilight Flight. There is also the Chromatic Flight, created by Deathwing as well. I'm trying to think. I think that's it. There might be another one, but I think there's just two. Moving on either way. Alright, we've got ourselves an epic and a rare. Another witching hour. Ah, Muck Hunter. Nice. Getting ourselves a decent variety of epics as well. Ooh. Well, that's not so decent because that's shit. But, oh, this one looks cool. Let's have a look. Basically, the hand goes back and forth. Wow. So if you really don't like night elves, you can just watch this guy punch this night elf again and again. It's not a very good card though, is it? Cheap shot. I do quite like the animation though. And we got ourselves a good old bag of nothing. Curioca. I've only watched Trump's card review of these, and he doesn't rate Curio Collector, but I'm sure you could probably do something with it. Whenever you draw a card, you could definitely do something with him. I don't know whether he's going to be game changing, but there's quite a lot of times I think Mage draws late game, and obviously Curio's mid to late game, so I can see someone playing him and then maybe an Arcane Intellect or something like that, just to buff him up. But obviously a 5/5 for 5 isn't that great, so have to see with him. I think he might be a diamond in the rough, but that's coming from someone who is shit at the game. Oh. Ah, good. Oh, I'm liking that. That's cool. I like that. What is that? Is that Hagatha? I think that is, isn't it? I'm just going to get a closer look, so I have to move away from my mic. 2 seconds. Yeah, that's definitely Hagatha. Yeah, looking good there, Haggy. Looking fine, love. Alright, what else have we got? We've not had a legendary for a while. I mean, I've just mentioned Hagatha, and I didn't get Arugal when I mentioned Arugal, so hopefully now that I've done that, Hagatha is in my future. And then I'd have 2 Shaman legendaries for an expansion that's looking to make Shaman insane. I was like, oh, Shaman's been shit for a while, let's just... Fuck you, Splitting Festeru. Shaman's been shit for a while, let's just give him ridiculous cards. Oh gods, it was quite good, wasn't it, Shaman? Can't remember now. It's been that long. Oh, we're running out of cards. Running out of time to get Hagatha. Come on. Silver Sword. That's a new card for us. Double rare. Load of shit. Got plenty of fucking Mad Hatters, mate. My language is going now. Shit, bollocks. Give me a gosh darn legendary. There was Steph, my wife, was watching Vines, and there was one that she got me in to watch where it was John Cena. For those who don't watch wrestling, a wrestler, and also now actor, just shouting like, ham, bologna and mustard! The internet has ruined my life! I just thought those swears, in inverted commas, were quite funny. Obviously it's much funnier with a guy acting his heart out doing it. Come on. Oh, the shitty Forest Guardian. What a waste of the rare slot. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, Hearthstone? Okay, Silver Sword is a shit card, so unless this gold is going to start, I don't know, the sword comes out the card and like stabs the Swamp Leech in the head, then it's probably getting disenchanted. I'm still waiting, Silver Sword. You're really not doing yourself any favours. Well, let's move on, shall we? Goddamn Silver Sword. I'll see you in the disenchanting chamber. Oh, lovely. Got ourselves another town crier. Solid. I've got plenty of those now. Oh, that's quite cool. I might try adding that to a Rush Warrior deck as well, the Hench Clan Thug. Hench Clan? Did I might have read that wrong. Ooh! The Glass Knight! Okay, he has absolutely no lore. Moving on. No, he looks like quite a good card, so yeah, if I start to play a bit more Paladin, he may work his way into a deck or two. Not really a Paladin player, though. I did like buff Paladin, though. The deck archetype that was not very good, but fun to play. Bog Shaper, sweet. Oh yes, that's what I wanted! Golden Swamp Leech! Yes! Yes! Hopefully this gold card like has a silver sword just come in from the side and stab it in the head. I mean, it's better than the silver sword's animation, but it's not a very good card. So moving on. What else have we got? Soddle, lovely, brilliant. Moving on. One more legendary. Come on Friday the 13th. You will be the luckiest day ever if you give me one more legendary. I mean, we've been pretty freaking lucky already. We've got ourselves a good solid amount of legendaries this card pack opening. Oh yeah, Bewitched Guardian. Haven't got one of those yet. That looks like a tier armor set from WoW. I don't know which though off the top of my head. Alright, it's the last two packs. This is a meh pack. Oh, let's round off the meh with a Life Drinker. Would have been okay if I hadn't got two of them already. Okay, here we go. The final pack. Ah, the final pack. It's time to place it down. The final pack. We'll place it down. Right. Now. What do we got? What do we got? We got a rare. We got an epic. No legendary. God damn. We came so close, yet so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Something so far to lose it all. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Okay, I'm going to buy one more pack because I've got 100 gold. But the game's frozen. So, oh, there we go. Here we go. Buy it. Okay. The final pack. The final pack. Nothing. Nothing. Double rare. So it is a pack, that one. It's two of the most common rares that I got. Okay. Now, let's see how much dust I get. The exciting part that everyone's really been waiting for. They've been rubbing their hands together going, James, yes, you've opened the packs. But, oh my god, let's just get rid of all of these. Yeah. Don't care. Confirm. 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 Bumfirm. Okay. 1,615 dust, bitches. Oh, yes. Couple of double epics. No double legendaries, though. Oh. Oh, did you see that? That was beautiful. Right. First of all, let's find that piece of shit. Splitting bollocks root. I think it's called splitting bollocks root, isn't it? Splitting. Forgot how to spell the word splitting there. Oh, look at you. Fuck off. Oh, that felt good. Oh, hello. You look at your little face. Yeah. Die, little bitch. Wow, that was aggressive. Did not mean to be that aggressive about it. And let's search silver, because that sword is wank. Silver wank. Come on. God damn it, I hate you. Not that one. That's the one. Look at you. Oh, I'm gold, but my animation shit. Die. Oh, he's gone. He's dead. Alright, now I've got 4,150 dust to do something with. What should I craft it into? Suggestions in the comments? Forced interaction, you say? Do it. I will be doing some streams based on, well, doing the hunts. So do join me for those. I will do announcement videos when they're going up. First one will probably be on Monday. If not, you'll see them slowly and erratically creep in through the weeks. We'll do that until I complete all of the hunts and get myself a lovely new card back, like I did with the dungeon runs. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. It's not my usual lore output, I know, but we'll get back to that as soon as I can start writing. It looks like Lord Godfrey was destined to be the next episode. Until next time, guys, happy Hearthstoning.